It's been a long day. I finally have made it to 999 time. Finally! I will. You know I will. You know I will. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Let's finish 999. I'm going full throttle all the time, baby! Just, you know, sometimes I can't sleep. And, that means I have to now stay awake and stream, because I have nothing better to do. Woo! Now, what'd be really cool to do is have 999 launch. It always takes a little bit, though. So apparently I saw all previews in 999. I guess that means I saw all the non-canonical endings. So yes, last line, probably take a little bit. But I'm fine with that. As long as it's not too many escape rooms. Please. Don't dox me! No, I don't have a kitchen! Shit! What I do have is 999 launched. Let me capture it real quick. You see it? Yeah, there you go. Okay. And let me just be 100% certain. Okay, Streamlabs is up top. There we go. Okay. Let's finish this. I'm pretty done with this game. Let's get this last ending here, eh? Yeah.
There had been another experiment conducted on this same ship 9 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And a girl had died during it.
Nice.
Morphogenetic field theory.
That's a select sound for sure. Oh, yeah. Hardcore sound effects in this, and the music's pretty good, too. Whoever did the sound design for this game do what they're doing. The two murderers.
Switching clothes.
Can I put this in, like, auto?
The nonary game.
I'm gonna put this on auto while I eat my banana. Banana again.
Zero.
Zero.
He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship. Zero should know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
Questions such as, how much longer is this game?
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape.
We must escape.
Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes? That means we have less than an hour.
Yeah.
We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
Isn't that obvious?
Questions such as,
Through
you,
the other
citizen,
number
pick up
9
that can. Nice.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, right, the door. We're supposed
With
to go
Snake,
out.
we can open the door.
Don't put it in the trash can.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
Come on, we're not all math nerds.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
Jesus.
Forget it. Let's just get going. All right, you guys ready to go?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
No.
Not yet.
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
Seven's a little slow. Give him some
You
time.
want
Don't make fun of him.
to check something?
Yeah, but before I do, Seven, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't.
Just do it, all right?
Just do it.
But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Please, this is really important.
It takes like 10
I really
seconds,
need
dude.
to check this, okay? Work with me
9,
here.
actually.
I'm
9 extra seconds. Darkness!
All right, that means the 4 of us can go into door 9.
You didn't already know this.
So, we knew that already. It's obvious.
Obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
What?
Zero's bracelet?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
So you did know I had it.
Teehee, baka, baka, baka.
I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
Teehee, I just wanted you to notice me, so I took the thing off the dead man's corpse. I wanted you to look
This
at
was on
my
the left hand
midsection
of the
where
corpse in the
pockets
captain's
were.
quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face.
But it's actually a 6, meaning June 0.
Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters, Cap. Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet.
Oh, yes, leave Snake.
Though the
yeah,
big
leave Snake
question
and Seb
is,
behind.
if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on?
No.
Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Clover, give me your hand. I want to hold your hand.
Okay.
Now the captain's
Doki,
bracelet.
Doki.
And pull the lever.
Crunk. Pull the lever.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Now, what does this tell us?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on the wrist in order for it to work?
The number's wrong.
No, that's impossible.
No, impossible.
Did you see how the panel showed a third asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet?
5 and 4. Yeah, so they should add up
Whether
to
or not
9,
it's on your wrist doesn't matter.
but it doesn't actually equal 0.
All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register.
Coffee's so gross. Fuck. I should put more sugar in.
Huh. Looks like you're right.
Right, so he's figuring out that the
See?
0 is
So what
6,
does that
like it
mean?
was last time or whatever.
There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number 0. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
That's right.
Then what number is it?
Let's find
Snack
out.
is like sugar in his coffee, another clue. I just don't like bitter things. Okay, so we want to figure out that it equals 6. So, in order to do this, we need... Oh, I can't see the dialogue. Cool. A combination of 6. We have 6, we have 2, 4, and 7. These are the numbers we have with us. Digital root that, that's 1. That's not good enough. 6, 2, and 4. 3. 6, 2, and 7. 6. Your greatest enemy, numbers. Yeah, Rosa, you couldn't play this game. This game needs you to do like a little bit of math. I'm so sorry. This will look away from the screen. Avert your virgin eyes from numbers. 2, 4, 6, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot 5's number. Yeah, 6, 2, 5, 6, 5, 7. 6, 5, 7. Okay, so it needs to be bracelet plus Junpei plus 7. 7 plus Junpei plus 10.
Let's try 7, me, and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
There we go. Got it. I remembered.
Hey, it opened! The door opened!
Really? It did.
What? Why? What does that mean?
I just said what it means.
Isn't it obvious?
So you see, this game's done this a lot of times now where someone said something really stupid and I went, what do you mean? And I like said the obvious reply, but then the next character also said exactly what I said. And so a simpler mind might look at that and go, oh, they're writing dumb on purpose. And they're putting yourself in the eyes of the character so you feel smart like when they feel smart. No, I see this and I see, oh, Clover just went, what does this mean? And Junpei goes, it's obvious, after I went obvious. So they know that what Clover said was stupid and irrelevant. Why did they still leave it in the dialogue? Your guess is as good as mine.
Cap's bracelet is number 6.
But doesn't it say 0?
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
Oh, hexadecimal.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it.
I don't know my alphabet.
I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
Then what, is June is June a G?
But I don't get it. What about June?
Well, this is only an educated guess, but
She's 0.
I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet
Is on upside down. It's a 9.
was flipped.
Is it actually?
In other words,
What about the 9 guy?
June's real number is
9.
Whoa, would that still so they just so happen to make the right digital roots every time despite her number being a completely different number.
That seems the most likely.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up. Here, look.
List
here
of
we go,
all the
guys.
numbered doors June's gone through.
How does she have this
I'll
memorized?
let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'll trust you on
And
this one.
that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 and wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work. If the digital root is 7,
Notice
then
there's
you
a
can't
3 with
open
her
door
every
4.
time. There's a 3 and an 8 with her every time. I wonder if that has anything to do with
If
it.
the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
No, Snake, how did you notice anything interesting that you're blind? What did you miss? Basically nothing. They just rediscovered on this timeline that the 0 bracelet is actually a 6. And they're now discussing why June would, how June fits into that. Snake says June is likely a 9 and not a 6, and her watch is just upside down. So they're discussing that possibility.
What do you mean?
That's it. Also, hey, Blue.
You're talking about 3, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
And the 8's always with her.
Yes, that's right.
Hey.
What about it?
That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind.
Oh, no.
Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing?
He's a nice guy.
The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 and Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3.
Oh.
Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
What?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, ask Big Man to do some math. Okay, here we go.
This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
Thank you. That is exactly right, 7.
What?
Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
What?
No way. Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6.
I think I'm winning, Cyclone. I don't know anymore. June was 9, not
Conversely,
6.
Santa was 0, not 3.
But that doesn't add up. This one doesn't add up.
Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Actually, this is out. What?
Santa was still playing by the rules of the nonary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0.
Bastard.
If my hypothesis is correct.
So it's him or June, I guess.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right.
Yeah, the last
June's
equation.
bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets. And if
Yeah.
that's the case,
She's still suspect.
All right, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through
Right
that
as we
door.
confused ourselves. 'Cause that's enough talking. Alright, bye-bye.
It's right there. Oh. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, they didn't freak out this time. Nice.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
It'd be hilarious if, like, the boat was actually above ground and 0 just flooded that, put enough water in to flood the one deck and upwards, like from a separate tank. That'd be pretty funny. It's a Jewish key.
This is the Neptune symbol.
Or that.
There must be a key around here somewhere.
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
I only have the Uranus. Uranus key card.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
No. Clover, I wanted Uranus.
Let's turn around and go back for now.
Yeah. Hey, another door. And a card reader this time.
Ugh.
It's the Uranus symbol.
Uranus.
This is the place.
I'll never get tired of doing that. I will never get tired of mocking that. It's so funny. ...
Wow! It's totally full of books.
Wow, I wish I knew how to read. Gasp.
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
All right, if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's
You know
get
what?
started then.
I'll be
we don't
honest.
have a lot of time. Hurry.
From the beginning, I 100% trusted Seven, and I was pretty sure Clover was safe. Now, Clover turned out to be a psychopath, not like because of not because of the nonary game, but because Snake was supposedly murdered. There, she went a little psychopath. Snake, I wasn't sure about. Snake, I thought might be traitor, but I'm really happy these are like the good guys at the end. I like these three. I like Seven, mostly. Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge. As he began his search for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words float through his mind. Faced with no axe murderer GF. Sad. Lotus is good. Like, Lotus has come around. I still think she's obnoxious, but she's not evil. I grant her that. Okay, well, here we go. Library. Transition of extinct species. We need to hurry it up. Theory of evolution. Heck, even I know this one. That's the Darwin guy, right? Yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of the Species. You're really gonna go on this? In it, he put forth the theory of evolution. I remember that part. He called it natural selection. Exactly. Mother Nature. Hippie chicks? Probably not, except perhaps tangentially. It's most likely about environmental protection. I'd be pretty bitchy too if someone kidnapped my ass, put me on a boat, put my life in danger, and potentially cause my children to be orphans. You know what? Fair, but at the same time, that doesn't win you any friends when you're in a murder game, now does it? Dude, hippie chicks, really? Paleontology, the ones about fossils. Ammonites are pretty nasty looking. Don't say that about that Pokemon, what the fuck? Theories of the Cambrian explosion. Did the bomb go off near somewhere near Cambria? Wrong kind of explosion, roughly 500 million years ago during what was known as I don't care. Geology. Microphia. Nothing interesting here, I don't think. Okay, whatever. Paper. No on the table. Lights to the books. What does that mean? Snake, you can't read. Haha. Wait a second. Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next? They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself. That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love it. I'm not complaining, not at all. In fact, can you put me back in that sarcophagus? I live in the darkness. Can you see all of me walk into my... But that is gifting me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I lurk from the dark side of the law. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. Okay. Coat rack, like place where you hang coats and hats and stuff. Maybe just hats. Okay. Down. Oh, this looks suspect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lieberburn, Dadkind, Owen, Sheldarka. Or Sheldrake. Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake? Owen. Owen is enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary. Anagram. I don't know. Cosmos Sheldrake, the singer, yeah. Dadkind, what the hell is this? Wasn't that a German mathematician? I mean, it's a compilation of his work. Liberians. This book is in German. Looks like it's complete works of something. Never heard of it. Well, Snake doesn't know what it is. I don't think we'll ever know, because Snake is clearly capable of reading. Okay. Snake clearly knows all. Going blind gives you intelligence, clearly. It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. There are 3 of these things that look kind of like music stands. Am I supposed to put something on those stands? Dim lights on the floor. Dim lights there, 3 positions. 3 lights, they aren't very bright. Simulates information from the void. Oh, imagine. Bookshelves of glass in the light. Pretty big, only 6 books in it. Seems kind of weird. Looks like there's something on the bottom. Can't really see it though. Need a key. Need a number. Iron plate is bolted down. Don't think it's a door, it's just a wall. It's what they want you to think. Oh my god. Do I have to look through all these? Looks like it's an old folktale. I just think it's a little weird that this book's the only picture book. Maybe you ought to hold on to it. Oh. Sure. It's got a magic wand on it. Okay, so what's inside? Or aren't you going to open it? Pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside. Whoa! SE5. Is that an I or 1? SE5 or SE-5. What is that? Well, when I opened, these 4 letters popped out. So I guess it's a pop-up book, huh? SE-5. Is that really how you're gonna read that? -5? SE-5? I mean, I guess. Okay, I guess this wants us to do hexadecimal again. Folklore can cover a wide variety of subjects. Wow, thanks for telling us. We're not on time limit or anything. So many books. Whoa, what's this? Worm. Oh! What the fuck did you grab, dude? So sorry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. What's the deal with this sappy stuff? Wait, what? Wait, what just happened there? Hold on. Wait, if I... Can I get, like... I guess he accidentally grabbed her boobs or something, and she's like, haha, tee. Something suspicious about the shelf on the left. Yeah, that I get. Shit, I guess I have to check everything. Oh, hello. Oh, it's these books. What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish. What if we, like, switch them around? Yeah, if we move them around. We'll spell something. Ah, I get it. Yeah, heck. It's worth a shot. Open is the first word. O-P-E-N. Open here, find bulb. Oh, nice. You grabbed her ass? I guess. She seemed into it, whatever it was. Open this here. Hey, that was a piece of cake. Hooray! You did it, Junpei. Guess that... Imagine it's just like... Imagine Clover's just like, ah, Junpei, ooh woo, and Snake comes around. Now Junpei, as my future brother-in-law, I trust you to do everything correct should my sister ever be upset or come to harm. I do hope you know I will take serious measures. Well, if June dies, you have Clover. Yeah, there you go. Thinking ahead. Letters from the tiles spell out, open here, find bulb. Snake is the sea demon. Oh my god, yeah. Snake is just, is Chris. Snake is Chris Redfield. Snake is Chris Redfield, and he desperately wants someone to fuck his sister. Holy shit. Holy shit, but if you mess up, ooh. Powerful light bulb. Oh my god, dude. Property values going up out in space too these days. Because times are tough for aliens. Cosmic inflation. They're just talking about superstring theory. It's the theory of relativity where, how to explain? Okay, I don't care. What's this? An overview of conformal field theory. Science voodoo sheet, trying to put me to sleep. Same. Oh, I know this one. That's Einstein, right? Wow, good job. Quantum gravity, 7. Do you have any idea what this is? How about I start by using real words? Then maybe we'll get somewhere. 7's a real man. 7 knows what's up. Okay, that's that. Hello. Obvious. Kids picture books. This is like the other one we found. Search. Native American. Take a look at this one.
Wow! Wow!
Can I combine these two? No. Seven's just like, damn it, I didn't go to cop school because I was smart, okay? Same. Okay, well, I guess these need to go in the center at some point. What's Helen? Guys, what's Hellenism? Guys, what's Hellenism? I think it's something like a fusion of Greek and Oriental culture. Just coming from a CK3 stream. I completely understand. Looks like I just pictured, yep. Orbis series, deal with the same binding. Okay, so this one was pirates. So this is summoning Jack. This one is summoning Chicken Little.
Wow!
Head. Ah, this is the book that gives head. Yes, my favorite kind. What's wrong with Chicken Little? What the fuck? Chicken racist. We're gonna small enclosure, 9 sides. There are 3 of these things. How about we try putting these pictures on the stands? Then, it's a little weird. Yeah. Hey, Chicken's little dad, I don't know, apologize for it. Okay, that's fine. That's understandable. 3 lights. They aren't very bright though. Didn't we find some kind of really powerful light bulb earlier? Why don't we try putting in one of those lights? Yeah, well, it's got a lot brighter, but there are 3 lights, that means 3 light bulbs. Wouldn't be much pointless to replace all 3 bulbs. Okay. Shelf on the left, yeah, I get that. Couple of books on the glass, from left to right, volume 632415. 632415. 632415. 632415. 632415. 632415. 632415. Wait, damn it. 1, 5. There we go, easy. You did it! You solved the puzzle that was right in front of your face! Woo! Don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. This wasn't challenging enough for me. Don't praise me. I could solve any puzzle. Shut up. This lock's open now. See if we can get it open, alright? Junpei knows he's being mocked. He should be. There's no lock there anymore. Yep, can you feel like opening it? And light bulb. Okay. Nice. Oh wait, do I want these books? Put in the cylinder number lock. Okay. Then there's these. Dadkind, Owen, Sheldrake. So I can't do anything with these? Huh, guess not. Pythagorean theory. Sounds like there are a number of math books in this section. Math books. Algebraic number theory. Yeah, let's read this section. Who wants to read some math? Woo! Someone like that over here. Oh my gosh, how did you know? Nobody said anything about those. Well, number theory is usually split into 4 chief disciplines. There's a book named Algebraic Number Theory. I took a wild guess that the other 3 would be there as well. Looks like I was right. I know this because I've read a lot about math. Gold box conjecture. Conjecture? What's it like? Magic or psychic stuff? Right, I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it? May have not tile, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics. Unsolved problems of additive number theory. Yeah, okay. Weird book, Junpei. Indian mathematics! Wait, Junpei, that's weird. The Indians don't do math! Haha, that's funny. Indian. Shut up, Clover. Why is that funny? Riemann hypothesis. You're really happy about that. What is there to hypothesize about with a Riemann? Isn't it pretty straightforward? Heavens no, there are many factors. Length, girth, lubrication, or lack of. It's an exciting and rapidly growing field. Whoa. Okay. No, did I already get everything from here? Yeah. Snake is clearly excited about lubrication. Can't read them. Is that all I have here? I think it is. Okay, lights to the books. Yeah, I get that much. That's all there is here. Black hole hypothesis, gamma ray astrophysics. Snake looked hotter with his eyes open and covered in blood. Most people do. Most people do. Okay, so no GF smart enough to solve the Riemann hypothesis and win us $1 million. No! No, why can't I have genius GF? Can't say fancy and all this stuff and I get along really well. Keep on talking about that stuff and you're putting me to sleep. Life is simply unfair. Why can't I win it? That's not the point. I want a GF who can do that for me. That's just you again. Yeah, thank you. Is there nothing here? Mankind lose their tails. What are you asking me? I didn't even know we had tails to lose. Mankind's ancestors, yep. Why the hell would be reading kind of book like that? Is there really nothing here? Shit. Stop. Really? Nothing? No, not you. Oh, here we go. Why'd I improve myself when I just whine on the internet? Exactly! My man! Kitab al-Azif. Man, they got some weird stuff here. I can't even pronounce this one. Who's that? Some famous guy? It's not a person's name. It's the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Azred. Said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. These are all occult books and stuff. Oh, nice. Golden rabbit and moon on it. It's about rabbits on the moon. Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the moon stuff about? Oh, have you ever played Super Mario Galaxy? It's talking about the Judas tree that's said to grow on the moon, according to Chinese legend. So you see, Clover, let me tell you about Super Mario Galaxy. Yo, the moon is cute, dude. The moon's okay. Teletemportation and telepathy. Well, I know what telepathy is, but I never heard of teletemporation. It refers to having the ability to travel through time. Mind swap. It like change bodies with someone. Well, I guess, or my brother died and let Seven switch with me. What the hell? Like I didn't want to swap bodies with a little brat. Like, hey, were you just imagining it? You were. Shut up. Yeah, well, he wasn't the only one. Fuck. Damn, Seven. Wanted to get some. Right. I went through all that already. Yeah, it's this. She's like 18 or something, I imagine. Overview of photochemistry. So good. Okay. Oh, and there's just a ball behind that. Duh. Of course. Can I go down the stairs though? 3 lights. They should. Awesome. It worked. Way to go. Good job, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here. I'm glad that he also put the books in the right order purely by chance. These letters, they seem familiar. Sheldrake 5. Okay. Sheldrake 5. Sheldrake. Got the volume. Yep, Sheldrake 5. Oh, do I have to like click on it?
Sheldrake 5?
There we go.
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Did you not like examine the books that were super stand out or rest from everything else?
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake.
Oh, she
He has
did?
a rather interesting theory, morphogenetic
here we
fields,
go.
which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Oh, this bullshit again.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
I kind of took her to be a fucking idiot.
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
Oh, Clover, that makes sense. I tell her all this stuff all the time. She pretends not to listen.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
Danger. Holy shit, my sister listens to me. Yeah.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well...
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Yeah.
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
Thank you, finally.
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
So 7 doesn't hear us. I don't trust that fuck. And then he pulls a gun on Junpei.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
He pulls a gun at what he thought was Junpei, but Junpei was behind him. He pulled a gun, but it actually was 7. He pulled a gun, but accidentally shot Clover because he heard her walking around.
That's a Braille card.
Braille card.
It looks just like the one you showed us earlier.
In fact, it's the same message. You're lying. Snake shooting wildly at the wall.
So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read.
Yeah, no one else can read Braille, idiot. Well, I thought that's all it said.
Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
Because I'm blind, huh? Do you get it? How do you like my witticism at this most dire of times?
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator.
Suddenly, the sister's detonator gets activated.
It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
Meryl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me.
Yeah, but she might have blown up, huh?
I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
Suddenly...
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you.
Just now.
I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words.
The words. About the 13 words. You know them, don't you? Recite them.
If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
But you must take this information to your grave.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
And there we go.
I see.
Damn, dude looks sleepy. Dude looks defeated. Look at those bags under his eyes.
The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada.
Yeah, fuck Nevada. He always looks sleepy. His eyes are always closed. Okay, fair point.
And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
He's had to do this twice, get knocked out twice, locked in a coffin, incinerated in an alternate timeline. Yeah, poor guy.
Yes.
Wouldn't surprise me if he was aware.
Can you tell me what happened?
For Tailsin Joff? Are you tricking me into reading? Oh, the VA. I have no clue who that is.
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido.
Sounds very close to his normal voice. What else does Tailsin voice? Assuming I'm saying that right.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
And a king. Look at that fedora. Could tip it at anyone.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division.
That looks like
Musashido was their majority stockholder.
Man.
It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Yeah. The captain, Fake Snake 2. Oh. Oh, you're right. This looks like the captain. This looks like Fake Snake. Ah, okay. No clue when they showed up, but yeah.
Huh, so it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale.
But those people aren't important, even though they played just as much a part.
To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so.
That's 10 people too many. Let's kill them.
Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonori Project.
Oh, wait, that's 10. No, that's not. That's 1 too many. No.
The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation?
Never coincidence. Always telepathy.
Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen?
We are a hive mind, yeah.
The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye.
Hive
And
mind.
through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer.
Oh.
That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
A game theory. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Woo! Alright, let's continue.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Snake can't see anything invisible anyways, because he can't see. What a loser! If we hive mind and we discover the truth of Snapkick, never. I have disassociated myself, like this.
Yeah.
Let's say someone
Come here,
killed
comfy.
another person because the devil told them to do it.
Right, that's understandable.
Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder.
But it does. No, I'm not.
They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
So let's say, hypothetically, you were saying that they wanted to control people with a hypothetical control field. You agree with this, yes?
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
Oh, I'm glad he caught that.
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we?
The morphogenetic field doesn't care about your feelings, liberal.
Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstand.
Mass handstanding, the newest in war crimes.
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Handstanding. Huh? So if you believe in the theory, then the theory affects you mentally. But if you don't believe in the theory doesn't affect you mentally. If you believe... How do I put this?
if you believe you want to eat a banana, then you'll want to eat a banana, then you'll eat a banana. If you don't believe you'll want to eat a banana, then you won't eat a banana. And therefore you never believed you wanted to eat a banana. Just got here and I'm lost. Don't worry, me too. I call bullshit and no theory can control me. Same. I reject all gods. One more god rejected.
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well.
Guys, I suddenly really want to do a handstand. I'm currently using the morphogenetic fields to influence you into wanting to run Taz soon. You know what? That's weird. I was just starting to reach for the W key to spin and the Q and E buttons to turn the camera. I just started opening Live Split. I will do a Taz run soon, honestly, but I wanted to get Wallace and Gromit run done. Now that I have 4th place there, I'll gladly move back to Taz soon.
Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
So mind control.
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done.
Oh no.
Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person.
Yeah, I will abuse the morphogenetic field to trick people into wanting to go specifically to twitch.tv/snapcake/subscribe with no clue why.
This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand.
Let's say theoretically he does a handstand. He falls over, breaks his wrist. Do you agree with this?
What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands?
This is like a stand power. He's like describing some really wacky stand power. Like, if I observe someone else doing an action, I can grab the concept of that action and throw it onto another person to force them to do the action. In the middle of a fight, if I see someone jumping, I can quickly take that action from them, throw it on my enemy, and make them jump. It's a DS game. Why are they trying to make this a damn fake science class? Cause it's Spike Chunsoft. I hope Ben Shapiro challenges liberals to handstanding competition. So, okay, you want to challenge me to a handstanding competition? I assure you that that's not going to end well. I'm my local handstanding champion. You agree, though, that after this handstanding competition, should I stand up longer on my hands, that is, my hands to the ground, pushing me in the air, nothing else touching the ground, then you will agree that you are a libtard and owned? Yes, you agree to this?
What would happen then?
Why are they talking about handstands still?
A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver.
Or the reader and the rabbit.
What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver.
I love when the sugar just pools up at the bottom of the coffee because I put too much in and it just doesn't decide to mix in today.
And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish.
Control them however they wish. You just eat it? I mean, I usually do.
That's what you're
Not really
saying,
good for me.
right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
That's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first.
If you want to prove that this theory is crazy, you have to prove to me that it doesn't exist. Huh? That's not how that works.
The virgin receiver versus the Chad alpha transmitter. Has original thoughts. They're so good they force them onto other people. Does not have original thoughts. Can only have thoughts and ideas from the transmitter. All right, Junpei, I want you to fuck my sister. Oh God, why do I feel the need to fuck Clover? Do you understand now? Your penis is erect. Do you see? This can only mean one thing. The morphogenetic field wants you to fuck my sister. Go. I will hold 7 back.
At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary Project began.
Okay. Forget Clover, fuck Snake. It's not legal to fuck a blind man. That's
By the
illegal.
way, Junpei, Have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture.
Oh yeah, this
and
that's mentioned before.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is
Is
exactly.
that mentioned on another timeline?
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary Project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children.
Well, I would
in
always
secret.
lose that as I cannot see the picture. Yeah, weird. How did he get into these games then?
Some of
Maybe
them
he wasn't
found
blind at the time,
had
but
potential.
I don't believe that.
He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able
no.
to access the field.
He began to have them star. He was making a movie called Cuties. He wanted to put it up on Netflix. Yeah, before he's blind.
Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had one transmitter and one receiver.
And they talked to each other via walkie-talkies.
They were split
Or something.
perfectly.
They're split perfectly in half. They were all dead.
As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting.
They transmitted a lot of things. Thoughts, words, data over the internet, disease.
They were transferred to the mock
Radiation.
experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A.
They're good at receiving a lot of things. Let me tell you, Clover is an amazing receiver. You should go try seeing how well she receives right now.
Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following.
He learned that it was not a good idea to advertise his movie Cuties with such a disgusting title and with such disgusting advertising. This came back to bite him in the ass, and hopefully he got lynched and killed.
There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance
Whoops, did I
with the
say that?
fields.
Whoops.
The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
That's known as thinking, yes.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany.
Also known as thinking.
The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted.
Only via danger, though. If you're having a hard time with this math problem, don't worry. Just get your friend who's good at math to do the problem and put yourself in mortal danger. You'll figure it out soon enough.
Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access.
Shoot yourself in the foot. You'll
That's
be
where
in danger.
Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger.
He included just the right amount of danger, spice, and everything nice. And what's this? Chemical X!
He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q.
Q, huh?
Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly.
They put the smarter kids in Q so that they would solve the puzzles, then send the solution to the dumb kids that are about to die.
Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A.
Use your mind bullets to send a message to the sinking children. I can't get my mini vodka open.
If you
Just
succeed,
open the bottle,
they
Tubby.
will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown.
Nice.
Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
Years of planning, preparation, science breakthroughs.
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule.
Congratulations, Sesame.
All
Proud
of the
you.
equipment, the instruments,
Magic.
everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13.
Wow, it's like they saved blueprints of it or something.
NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in.
Wow, it's like they're smart.
By
or something.
putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic and Building Q.
But telepathy instead.
The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields.
Also, apparently through time, because that's now a theme in this game.
The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage.
Oh, I clicked out of the game. That's why I went quiet.
That is
I
the
was like, oh, did it
simplest
crash? Holy
explanation
shit.
I can manage.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses?
Why don't you have thick asses like me and Clover?
Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here and soon.
Yeah, you spent a lot of time talking
Hold it.
about this shit.
There's one more thing I want to ask you. Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
I was toning my bony ass. It's not bony, it's by doing handstands. Listen, we're coming together to do handstands. You don't understand. We're toning.
Why?
I was compelled to do handstands, 7. Oh god, 7, now you're doing handstands. No.
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment.
Hongos.
After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
I mean, we did basically.
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children.
The news? Fake? What?
However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was...
Oui. Yeah, you can tell this game's a little
Her
old.
name was... Her name was Akane. That was the girl who died.
Wait, isn't that the name of June?
Akane Kurashiki died
Uh-oh.
9 years ago?
Uh-oh.
Then...
There
Who's
it
June?
is.
No. That's impossible.
Oh.
It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean
I want my
anything.
G up to be
It was someone
real.
else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
I can hear your breath. Would you like me to smell
No, it's nothing. I'm fine.
Santa is Owie. Wouldn't surprise me. You know what? That wouldn't surprise me.
Let's get back down there, all right?
I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
I guess I just don't want to know the truth and keep you on a suspense. Keep you on edge. Okay. Sheldrake 5. Yep. Didn't say 5 at the end of the shadow picture. Yeah, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Wow, you found. You didn't? Me asking what causes a time paradox. So, hey, down here there are these 4 shelves that only hold these color-coded, numbered books. Do you feel like maybe moving them and seeing what's in them or behind them? No, we have to solve a completely different puzzle to do that. Oh my god. Are you kidding? You didn't think to... You thought to move random books where a light bulb was, but not the obvious books. Oh my god, dude. What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving and not me. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out.
13, 14, 10, 13. Got typed on the keyboard. Looks like you'll only enter 4 letters. Because you need to enter once you type in the letters. Okay, so I need, I need hex. Hold on. 10 is A, so 13 would be... Wait, A, B, C, D. D, A, B, C, D, D, E. Dead. It'd be dead. Yeah, you did it, Junpei. Unlocked. Good job, Junpei. You solved the puzzle. Password was dead, remember? So if you think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? You're such an old lady. Imagine being scared of death. Tee be worrying about stuff like that, like death? We got it unlocked, Tee. And now we die. Alright, let's get this thing open. Oh wait, no I don't. Oh, I almost forgot. Shit, where is it? Yep, there it is. I don't know why it's called this, but it is.
All right, this is the next.
There we go.
Oh, the door!
Maybe you should have held it open like most of the other doors.
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see.
Well, it sounds like it's creaking and groaning, which would imply movement.
Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's
really
a card
like
reader
Wowie
next to it.
with the hands. I like that. I like Wowie. It's a good emote.
It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute!
Maybe we should use our eyes.
Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Maybe you should have kept the door open.
Looks that way.
Yeah.
No way!
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer.
Yeah.
I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking.
And I also am incapable of looking around for myself, so please don't let me die.
We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune
Welcome
key
back.
as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
Dun, 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 dun. Drew's actually dead / not real. That means Clover's the true waifu. I'm okay with that. I think at this point I'm okay with that. Flowchart. Wow! Okay, we didn't... Wow, we have a while to go. And I shall take Lotus for myself. You can feel free to do that one. Hey, it's this again. Oh, except the chart's different. Isn't this not a table? I think I've seen this before. Okay, that's mine now. Piles of crap everywhere. Ugh, and they just shits on the floor to add to it. It's so messy, I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzle we solved in the other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would show himself in this room to devise the machines and puzzles he needs to see his plan come to fruition. Yeah, Santa don't fucking clean up, Santa or June. Control panel in front of the big screen. What are these supposed to do anything? Oh. What's this? 15 cells with numbers and letters in them. I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You gotta use that to make all cells on the right green. Found this piece of paper under that thing. Let's take a look. Piece of paper.
There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equals on it. Just like she said, it's probably related to the puzzle. Thanks, this really helps. Can I see it? Let's go back and try again. Anyways, looks like I just need to make all the cells all green. Well, can I see the paper? Okay, so hexadecimal. Yeah, it's still a hexadecimal. Just in case you forgot hexadecimal. A is 10, L is 21. Oh, shit. So this isn't an all-on thing. This is a math thing. Oh, we're gonna be here for a little bit. Okay. So, well, I can brute force this kinda. I know I need these two to be both all on. It's then just... Okay, and then I need you off, and I need either you or you on. I think I have an idea. So that's right. Shit. So I think I need, like, all except these two on? No. No. So I definitely need 1 and 9 here. I need 6 and 4 here. If I were to map this out, I need you. No, I don't need the D here. The D is something that needs to go. I need to get rid of D. Get rid of the D, please. I am really bad at these kind of slide on-off puzzles. So I'm gonna... Who wants to play a little game of brute force? Now, eventually, easiest game of my life. Why would you ever stop and think that through? Just press random buttons. You're so smart. Damn straight I am. Did an excellent job and solved the puzzle. I totally did. Woo! Woo! It's what I would expected of you, Junpei. Hey, you're embarrassing me. I know I'm such a genius. I know. I totally went up to it and just went. Oh, slapping my keyboard apparently hit the space bar. Cool. What'd it say? Can I see the text? No? Okay, look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. They're mocking you. No, they know I'm smart. The lid slid open and something came out. What? Cross emblem. Okay, now we're playing, Fire Emblem or something. I don't know. Metal plate shaped like a shield. There's cross engraved on it. It sure is. All in green. Okay. Another computer keyboard. Let's tap two keys. Damn, no dice. Put the emblem to the fore. Indentation on the desk, but nothing's happening. What's Snake doing? Feel symbols engraved just above each indentation. On the upper left is steering wheel. Upper right, cross. Bottom left, mysterious circle. Waffle pattern. Are you playing Fire Emblem? Where's my boy Crom? I would actually love to do a Fire Emblem series playthrough sometime soon. Where's female Marth? Where's Marth again? I definitely want to do like a full Fire Emblem series playthrough at some point though. Starting with the early games for sure. Where's female Junpei? Ugh! Each symbol seems to have been given a number. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, 3 circle, 4 waffle. Perhaps we need to insert the emblems in this order. Okay. It's so small, I wonder what it is. I got no idea. 3 monitors. Power's on, nothing on the screen. Chromix Robin, true ship. No Fujo shit in my stream, no! There are metal bars on the fan opening, don't think we get in that way. No Fujo shit on my stream! What is this? The monitor is part of this machine. Greater than non table I found. I see, interesting. You just need to turn this device according to the instructions. Okay.
Junpei, looks like there's a compass on there. Now I get it. What do you mean? You weren't there, Clover. I saw the puzzle like this along the wheelhouse. You fool! No, Fujo shit! I think you just need to do the same thing here. The same thing? Important part is to knock the table we just found. Just have to match up the direction on the compass lines on knock the table. I think I used the steering wheel and the wheelhouse. This time I'm going to have to use the wheel attached to the side here. Show me, now! Okay. Okay, cool, you know I will. Run through the instructions. Catch direction I want to turn, the compass will turn that direction. Yep. Can I see the map first? Oh, well, there we go. I've only played 3 House and enjoyed what I played. Won't play the others though, probably only able to get 3DS. Fair enough. Fair enough. My buddy Yeoman's going through 3 Houses right now. He seems to be enjoying it. Okay, so we're going south. Yep. Then we're going west. Then we're going southeast. Then we're going northeast. Then we're going east. East. Yeah, north. I'm really glad you don't have to do one way then the other, one way then the other, one way then the other. It kind of just lets you do whatever here. West. Is that not it? Is that not it? Oh, did I mess something up? I messed something up, didn't I? What did I mess up? Oh, did I go west instead of east or something? Okay. Huh. South. West. Southeast and northeast. Play most of Waking When Air finished this on a friend's DS. Now we ain't friends no more. Damn. What the fuck? It's only good for his DS! I know what that's like. That was that friend. Then... east? Right? Oh, I guess I just put in west last time, huh? Weird. You did it! Good! Oh no. Oh, she's coming on a little too strong. Knock it off. Time for screwing around. Check out the right side of the monitor. It just kind of slid open, something came out. Oh yeah. I'm used to things sliding. I'm used to things sliding open and coming out. You know that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. A noise? Helm. This? Looks like I got 3 sheets of stuff. New material. Nautical table found. Oh wait, no, this is that. Morse code chart. Woo! It's Morse code key for the letters A to I. The short is a dit made by tapping. Oh fuck you! Do I actually have to learn Morse code? Do I actually have to learn Morse code? Fuck you! I'm not learning Morse code. I am not learning Morse code. Go fuck yourself. Crap. Pretty impressive mess. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. We won't have to go bring them in ourselves then. How about we deal with this area later, okay guys? Maybe we should try something more promising. Metal shards look sturdy. It's framed with black and yellow wiring. Fine open. Oh. Hey! Oh, hey, mummy. Holy shit, that's pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in there. A coffin. A coffin. Suddenly, Dio burst forth. Oh man, does Seven think? Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way, could this be? Sorry, what's going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire, and it even says all ice. Right, I guess Clover and Snake didn't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell them. Let's have a look around. Alright, let's open it. Metal plank on the coffin. Snake's touching it. All ice. Ah, the 2 machines. Gulp. Holy shit, man's serious. Let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand. Okay, time to defile the dead, huh? Ready? Woo! Huh. No luck, doesn't seem to be ready to open. Smell like it's screwed shut or something. Locked in some other way. So you'd open it with your superhuman strength? No way. What's wrong? You'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Isn't Seven aware of the All-Eyes story? Isn't he the one who told us that in the other timeline? Let's look around this corner more. Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is that actually true? Okay. What else? Nothing there. Let's let her sleep. She's a sleepy girl. She's all ice. She can take a nap. Oh, fuck. Piece of paper here. Not sure without taking closer, it might be a clue. Don't need the same word, do we? Don't think so. Her puzzle we already solved. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you. Glad I didn't have to find that myself and you just gave it to me. Happens, wouldn't I? Uh-oh. Wow! Well, now we've got something on the screen at least. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out that Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code? Yeah. The dots on here look like dits for Morse code. 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Perhaps we should give it a shot anyway. Before I do that, though, maybe I'll run through the instructions. If I just tap the button, it'll dip. Woo! Okay, well, what does it want me to... What? What does it want me to do? Yeah, big huh? Big fucking Well, what word does it want me to spell out, if anything? Looks like the words that's supposed to go here is 3 letters. Got 3 lines, I think each line is 1 letter. I see. Well, if that is the case, then perhaps the letters you need are made up of 2 symbols, 4 symbols, and 1 symbol. After all, as now we just said, 1 line is 2 space, next 4 only has single space. I've got to enter either the dots or the dashes. A set of 2, then a set of 4, and just a set of 1. Okay. Let's switch through the code sheets. So, what words that be? Okay, so A and I can be 2. M and N can be 2. Okay, so we can work with A, I, M, and N. A, I, M, and N, and then we can work with most other letters. What? Okay, let's do this game. A, B, ab, ak, off, ah, that's any of those. Oj, all, alm, ollie, no. App, ok, of. No, okay, so I doubt it starts with A. I. E, ick, ice. No, Easton. ID. IF. Wait. ICI. Fuck, do I have to get like a piece of paper this? IBM, IBN, IBA, IBA, IBN, IBM, ICM, IFM, IFN, IFA. Oh, I'm brute forcing this so hard. Oh no. Oh no. What words can we spell with that? Hold on, wait, let me use one of those, what words can I spell with these letters? Word finder, there we go. Your letters Hold on. AIMN, then... Oh, let me do this as well. Advanced filter contains... what? Filter for words must contain these letters. It must contain A, I, M, or N. And the letters I have to work with A, R, M, N, B, F, H, J, L, P, Q. I don't think I'm missing any. Don't think I am. V, X, Y, Z. We could not find any results. There is no word for your search. It must contain... Hold on. Filter for words must contain these letters. It must contain A, I, M, or N. Really? Oh, I forgot some of the... Wait, no. I got B. I forgot C. Forgot C. Okay, how about that? Search. No, still nothing. Okay. I don't know. Let me just get hints. You already saw the puzzle on device similar to this one, didn't you? Yeah, that puzzle's locked. Oh, all? C. By the way, the answer to that puzzle was, I heard A, L, and L. Well, okay, then why give me the different... The hint. Solution to the puzzle is all. That's so the answer to this one. Fuck you. Is that actually it? Because isn't L 4? Well, L's 4. Which is dot dash dot dot. Dot dash dash. So. Wait, no. Dot dash. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, okay, so what? ALA? Wait, no, the last one's only one. Wait, the last one's just one space? Oh, that changes something. Okay, well, what's... T? T and E. Okay, I thought it was 242, not 241. Ice? I guess, it could be ice. Oh, all ice. Okay, so I was... Okay, so the problem was they didn't... I swear they said the last one was 2. I thought they said it was 2. Okay, so it's ice. Yeah, it has... I was thinking it might be ice, but then I was like, oh, that doesn't add up. I... C... E. All ice. All ice, duh. Excellent work, gee thanks. The answer was ice. How'd you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that was a trivial matter to decode them. Yes. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right side of the device after you solved the puzzle. By the way, I know Morse code via ear. No, you don't. It sounded rather like something sliding open. Did you see anything that could have made that noise? One more thing. I found from behind the shutter. Coffin is unlocked. What? Alright, let's open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. There's not a queen inside it. I swear. Holy shit, this is a coffin. It's gonna be something horrible in there. I just know it like a gun. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. And Dio burst for... No, Dio's actually standing behind Junpei right now. Dio used the world to get behind Junpei in this time. Oh man, there's nobody in there. I'm a bit sorry about that. Can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean, nobody? We're expecting someone to be in there? In a coffin? Usually, yeah. It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like Sutton said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there, though. 2 somethings. What is that? What is that? Key. Looks like we've got a plate of emblem on it. The Neptune key. That's correct, Clover. That's right, Clover. That's right, Jay. Do we need to get out of this room first, no? Get the hell out as quickly as possible. So, I don't remember. I actually have to look real quick. If we look at the flow, well, I like to look at the flow menu. I'll keep my pocket for now. As far as the other thing goes, yep. So, one thing I want to check, at what point were we talking about, so we're with 7 here. This is the first class cabin, the casino. Right, so we talk about all ice with 7 here, which is not the timeline we're currently on. And 7 just says, haha, Junpei knows. So it seems the timelines are beginning to overlap. Which I'm curious how time travel is going to start playing into this now. Nothing's happening. The indentation number 1 through 4. Symbols for steering wheel, cross, weird circle, waffle. Steering wheel. Wow. Well, now we got some on the monitors at least. Ooh, what's that? Numbers. What if it wasn't timelines but the morphogenic fields bullshit? Well, that's what they'd want you to think, but they're talking as if these things have happened, and they haven't happened. There's a difference between morphogenic fields is like, okay, this happened to someone else over there, but you have memories of it. Or have they? Oh, fuck you. Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, that area will call the police and arrest you for being a sexual offender. It'll turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball will make you a double sex offender. After selecting an area, will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. Jokes are writing themselves. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you have moved all the balls except the red ones that you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in area must match the number for that area. That's it. Okay, we'll just match it, whatever. Practice makes perfect. Let's give it a shot. Do you mean practice makes perfect? Hey. Wait, what'd he say? Oh, no. So I can't move 9. Wow. I have to make 6 and 3. Okay. So I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or I have to do 3 and 5. I'd like to use my calculator, if that's okay with you. A lot harder. Or you can use calculator. Okay, so just to brute force this a bit, we need, what was it, 6 and 3? Yeah, what gives me 6? Let's try to put it in pairs of, let's put it in pairs of 4. 7, 2, 2. I'm just gonna brute force some numbers until I see 1. Maybe I should do some math here. I don't like doing math. Maybe I should. 1, 8, and 6 gives me 6. Okay, and then 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Okay, 1, 6, 8. There we go. Yep. Can I? Okay, I'd like to do it though. That's okay with you. 1, 8, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Alright, that's pretty easy. This is it, right? But nothing's happening. There's still 3 more indentations left empty. Doesn't that seem likely? Okay. How do I tab? No. Oh yeah, that too. Hey Junior, something showed up on the screen. This puzzle sure looks like the last one, but there's more of those red balls you can't move. North Reach areas are different too. Looks like it's got the same rules as the last one. Sure you don't want to double check that? Nah, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I just look at this screen. If I get confused, I can just read. Remember kids, reading saves lives. Anyways, like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Wards. Hey, what is this humor? I'm trying. At least I can see. You can't see. Okay. Let's try doing the same thing as last time. If I do 2, 7. No. What can I do to reach 11? I would need. See, 2, 3, and 5 would give me 10. 2, 4, and 5 would give me 11. Then 3, 6, 7, 8 would give me. Wait, no, I want 10. I want 10, don't I? Yeah, I want 10 digital roots, right? So I want 2, 3, 5, and then 4, 6, 7, 8 would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That'd be 7. Okay. Man, that's simple. Man, that's simple. Okay. That's awesome. Only 2 left. You can do it. You are the main character. Secret code. Puzzle looks like the last one. Don't you think you should double check it? Come on. I'm a fucking genius. Huh. Just watch this, babe. Punches the monitor. If you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Damn, Snake, lay off, dude. Shut up, give me a break. I'm gonna fuck your sister. I'll think of something. Okay, 7 and 7. So 2 and makes 7, and then this makes 7. Easy. No, Snake's ripping into Junpei. Excellent work, Junpei. You only got 1 left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. No, you can't. No, you can't. Put the emblem, the coffin, and indentation. The 4th one. This puzzle looks a lot like the last couple. The fact they're giving me less and less to work with makes this a lot easier, though. All right, I'll solve it in no time. Let's see. I need 2, 7, and 8. Wait. Don't I need... Hold on, that doesn't work. Wait a second, this doesn't work. I thought there had to be 3 in each one. Shit. Hold on. If I do this, then just... Will you make note of the fact that... Okay. Maybe not. Okay, maybe I only need 2? Hold on, wait. Don't get this at all. The rules are displayed on the screen. When you touch a numbered area, the area of the selected will turn to blue. Touching a number ball causes area to move. You cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Oh, okay. Wait, does it mean there has to be at least 3? That doesn't imply... Well, that sort of doesn't say that there has to be 3 in an area. Does it? Huh. Alright, well. Let's do 8, 9. 4 and 5 makes 9. Right? Well, there's not really much else I can do. If I need... Because 4 plus 5 is 9. So that's a digital root of 9, but you need at least 3 in. So, what do you want from me here? Wait, what does it want from me here? Just don't get this at all. When you touch a numbered area, yep, touching a ball, move it to that area. You cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Put in a 9? I can't. I can't. The red balls can't be touched. That's the whole idea. 9, 6, 3, and 1 can't be used. So I only have this many to work with. What does it want from me here? Yeah, there's only 5 left. If there needs to be a minimum... Which, okay, maybe there doesn't need to be a minimum of 3. Possible. Then what does it want from me? Okay, let's just assume that you can get away with 2. Let's assume you can get away with 2. Okay. In that case, 4, 5, 2, 7, 8. Didn't think so. Okay, I tried that before. What other combination can I do? 4 and 5 and 8, 2 and 7. What? Jeez, I just don't get this. I give up. Hey, Junpei, I just thought of something. You know the rules on the screen? They never said you gotta put balls in both areas. Really? Is that the trick? That's fucking stupid. Are you serious? Do I even have to use... Wait, what? I don't have to put them in both areas? Then what's the point? Okay, check. What? Okay. All of these combined equal let's see. 9, 18. It's a weird, like, haha, I tricked ya. I didn't say you had, like, fuck you, dude. That's kind of an annoying one. Let's see, wait, 9, 17. Hold on, I'm just gonna brute force this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Fuck you. Where'd that noise come from? Underneath the keyboard. Way to go. You answered all of the questions. Congratulations. That's a stupid one. Good job. Wow. Junpei, can we all suck your dick right now? You're so smart. I heard that as well, because I am blind. I'm on the corner of the desk.
A picture?
What
the?
Oh.
What the hell is this?
This man with a mustache on the right.
Yep,
He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters.
Here it is.
He had the Zero bracelet on his left arm. And this second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5.
Good.
But this guy, the one in the striped suit.
Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture?
Why is Ace this handsome?
Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well.
You only are happy when you know each other well. If you don't know a person, you can't be happy around them.
Why? How?
How could they know each other?
How in the world are these 4 men connected?
How could they be happy? I wouldn't be happy.
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
Oh, right, I forgot. Blind.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
The back? What? Look, fully
Yes,
examining
the
an
reverse.
object?
The other side.
In case you didn't know what back means.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project with Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago. That means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this.
Then again, I'm already nearly died
It's
a bunch
almost as
today.
if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why?
Why?
Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
It's like time travel.
Ah, of course. I understand now. Ace
It's all
was
coming
the
together.
CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
Hongo Bongo.
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil.
The devil.
I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him.
Trying to fix my sleep schedule. Good night. Good night, Tops. I'm sorry I threw off your sleep schedule these past week or so. Sleep tight.
Even if I had
care.
known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
100% worth. God bless. Love to hear it, Tubbs.
Huh?
Take care, man.
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have.
I guess I never described what our captor looked like to you.
9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me?
There we go.
I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I think I'm your sister. I don't remember.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, I would have told everyone else. And if you did,
You're a fucking
then I would have been
loudmouth.
forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago.
Clover, if I told you this, you would have told fucking everyone. You're such a loudmouth. God, just keep it to yourself.
I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei, you think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Just want to take a nice look
Sure.
at these guys.
Hongo Kubota, Nijisaki Musashiro. Hongo Kubota, Nijisaki Musashiro.
No, don't summon them. Say them one more time and you summon all four of them.
Hongo Kubota, Nijisaki
No.
Musashiro.
Hey, Seven, do you?
Shut it. Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo Kubota, Nijisaki Musashiro.
It's all coming together.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary project. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
Nuts and Bolts, my favorite Banjo-Kazooie game.
I remember
Remember what?
Remember remembering.
everything.
Everything?
I even know what color your underpants are.
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what
Okay.
happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
A fucking nerd.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
You really want to know?
Yes, why
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, all right?
Short version, huh? All right, fine. Give it a shot.
I'm a
Promise.
pretty long, girthy kind of guy.
I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type.
I'm a lone wolf, don't work well with others, kids. Goodbye.
I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. My investigation had turned up evidence that
Mine-related
Cradle
thing.
had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle.
They wound up dead a few
My
days later.
source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it.
I still love this face. I still love this face.
Men in black suits, many of them carrying large
Like he's taking a big
bags.
sniff.
Bags. There was something about no doubt
Heard
about
this
it.
before. They're humans.
I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding, my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet. No one would find you for a week. That what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
I kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull.
McDonald's.
There was nothing I could do. He did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
A drug? Drug.
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor.
Damn it. Shit, my head hurts.
I did a quick
it's this all
once-over of the
again.
room.
Where am I?
A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy.
This was my favorite part of the room. I loved when people watched me shit.
I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm gonna
Yeah, the
face the
same
toilet.
shit
It was still
before.
pretty woozy.
Searches
I
around
pushed
the
it,
room,
but-
then he finds the bed, he finds a thing under it. Seen this before.
Not like I expected. Threw myself. I knew it. I gave up.
Huh.
I sat there for a very. Then I heard the voice was far, but I could. It was pretty high. Huh? No.
Where?
I pressed my ear to the
Yeah, we've
Oh,
seen
that's
this all
not it.
before. Speed read if you like.
left. I hauled on the frame. And there it was.
Where are those damn kids out there? They're interrupting my
The
sleep.
bed had hidden an air vent under it. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the. But I knew it in my gut. Hold up. But then, when my inside man told me,
Tonight,
whoa. It didn't matter. I checked out the metal grate.
Metal Gear.
I stuck my fingers in, and then
Pants.
I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my.
So this is the short version, by the way.
First bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly.
Okay, it's slightly new.
Wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could
This
get.
is an important detail to the story,
When
by
I'd
the way.
been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me. A massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut.
Suddenly, the vent started flooding. I died.
Then there was a voice.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news.
Only evil people incinerate.
Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up.
damn it. What the hell is going on here?
By the way, 30 minutes haven't passed yet.
I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges.
What the hell is this place?
I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top. There had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney.
Almost like it was an incinerator of
down.
some sort.
There they were. The kids had been
White
searching for
hair.
it. They all gawked up at me, suddenly
Snake.
silence. For the moment,
Someone.
from surprise and fear.
No way, that's Lotus, right? And then that's our, that's June. Or that's Akane, rather.
Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids. I'm not your
Lotus's
enemy.
kid? Maybe.
I'm one of
Yeah.
the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
And he sounded exactly like what's his name? It's not Snake. Santa. He sounds exactly like Santa. In fact, Santa's voice didn't change at all.
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned
Pull
to
them up
death.
into the vent.
Burned to death.
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Okay, you have enough time to like pull them up and
They
get out
only
there.
had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor.
Just get them to like stack on each other's shoulders and then like pull them all up in one rope.
No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
Yeah.
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room.
I needed to take a shit. This is my only way out.
When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips.
Naturally, he knows how to do this within like a couple
Sloppy,
minutes.
but it got the job done. All right, just tie
He has
that around
experience.
yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Wait a sec. Something was wrong. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
Okay, bye.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door...
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Oh.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Uh-oh.
The wall shook a bit from the voice bouncing around.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Right! I grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled.
He says like, yeah, they went up the 9 door.
Next was a
Suddenly,
girl with a red necktie.
suddenly 7 jumps down. Okay, let's go through the 9 door. Wait, what?
A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked.
He seemed pretty tough, kind of cute too.
He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it.
Oh.
On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's going on here?
Owned.
Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
Owned.
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury.
Only half though. He wasn't really that mad.
I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Avid browser of r-atheism. Excessive fedora tipper. Respecter of woman.
Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Yeah!
It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
Definitely semi-professional Redditor that guy is. Oh, absolutely.
15,
Pinstripe and everything?
10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No!
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster.
Because he was a piss baby.
Quickly
crying.
reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Bye.
Experiment? What experiment?
And then Ace died.
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me.
Nice. How dare you kill children?
So we went down the other direction
Yeah,
instead.
how dare you? Wait. Seven's pretty. Yeah, seven I knew from the start was going to be best guy, and it's only been proven more and more to be true.
After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Already nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar.
And then we accidentally dropped back into the incinerator.
Black and yellow stripes. And a device next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. You were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there?
Yeah, that's not good.
That meant better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door. Hurry!
Run?
The kids started running, and I was close on their heels.
Goodbye, Hongo.
The other side of the door.
Except
was
not
a
really,
large
apparently.
spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. Went up and up and up. Feet pounding the steps. Our arms pumping fast.
Apparently there is no security on the ship for this insane experiment.
Tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Did you let the kid fall behind you? Really?
Akane?
My kid's sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Akane.
That's too many stairs. That's excessive amount of
I
stairs.
didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe you should have stayed behind the kids.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. So did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? You got it?
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I can't see. Go where?
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following.
We never saw the girl with the ponytail ever again.
We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated. And then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
Uh-oh.
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him.
Well, how did they lose
I couldn't
her?
for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
How did they lose
She
Akane?
planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
Her brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Same. Did she not even run up the stairs? Yeah, it seems like.
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Idiot, loser, stupid stinky head, I'm gonna kill you!
Hongo lifted Akane.
She got snatched, but yeah, shouldn't Seven have been behind them the whole time? Yeah, she's trying to be dumb character number 3.
Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her, and we saw him land inside.
Oh. Wait, wasn't it a minute till it went off? Had a minute not passed?
Then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But...
Oh.
Fuck! It's no use! goddamn thing won't move an inch!
He started slamming his fists against the door.
Then his
He was
head.
close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just a little toasty.
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
Why didn't you follow him?
What?
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been
Oh my god, they're just doing it again. Time doesn't matter in this universe. Remember how they wasted 2 hours talking about numbers on doors? Yeah, it's to be fair.
will take place in
Oh, they just restarted the incineration.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? The same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, all right? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Alright, bye.
Incineration will begin 17 minutes.
Okay. Did they just say that every minute?
Please help me. I'm really scared. I don't want to die.
Yeah, that's too bad. Maybe you
It's
should
gonna
have
be all
died
right.
then.
I'll figure something out. I promise.
Maybe you should have ran
I promise,
better.
okay? You hear me? I promise.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door.
Maybe like crawl back up the vent you
Her
came
brother
out
was
of?
nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his
Cut our losses. 3 out of 4 kids ain't bad. I'm down for that. Okay, we spent a lot of time going over this.
What happened then?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Hey, are you...
Huh?
You sure?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something... burning.
The sound of a person burning, something you're very familiar with.
The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore.
Damn.
A few minutes passed. The door opened.
And there was a pile of ashes with a smiley face on them.
The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak.
Something burning, but no screaming.
The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty.
I'm trying to... Body... What does an empty body look like? What does that look like? Can you be a little more
Finally,
descriptive?
he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Then the terror radius appeared. The killer was nearby. He had a heart attack.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Uh-oh. Should have probably asked that sooner.
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Wait, I thought that was Snake.
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
okay, he's talking to Snake.
You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero?
Guys, we're going to ask you if you're working with Zero. If you are, please raise your hand.
I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you.
Raise his hand.
All right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now.
Not really.
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection.
Even my superpower.
As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Somewhere deep inside.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like,
Listen,
a lot.
my girlfriend might still be real pussy. We'll figure it out, but Blind Man with super hearing couldn't. Yeah.
But there's one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
And they caught on to that one. Okay.
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right? Cut me some slack.
I'm a professional.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project.
Nice.
Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge?
Yeah.
Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it?
Ace.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
Oh, he said you didn't have to tell, but okay.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
Oh, I forgot that was Ace. Whoops. Whoops, thanks for the reminder.
What?
Maybe you spent too long
What the hell's
talking.
going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
Maybe run.
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Jesus. God, we're playing Saw rules. He didn't actually kill them, but he strongly influenced their deaths. Yeah, exactly. Like Jigsaw. I'm not the one who killed you. You killed yourself. Shut the fuck up, dude. You killed them. Swipe this card.
Look, it's online. Yeah, you're my neighbor. Hurry up, Junpei. Let's go.
I'm gonna be an emotionally damaged teenager. Yeah! Basically all these characters.
I think the shaking stopped.
To be after we let him kill Ace, though. Yeah, that's fair.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card too.
The Uranus.
Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go. Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work.
Please, Neptune Key, I beg of you, I summon you. Whoop ass after he whoops ass.
I
Hell
think it
yeah.
It says incinerator. So this is the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it.
Right, surely this can only be a good thing. Surely there's nothing dangerous inside right now. Hey, let's all walk in.
Let's go.
Let's all walk in the incinerator, guys. Woo! Uh-oh.
What the hell is going on? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Look around the room a bit first.
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. so glad.
And evil.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good.
Ace did probably beat some
Feeling
ass.
a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer.
That is... Jesus,
sure
he
I'll
sounds
be
so
fine.
robotic, June.
You shouldn't worry about me.
Oh my god.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it. I got sucker punched. They took
You
the gun.
let Ace take the gun, you absolute retard.
Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
They didn't even... They're standing in a big circular room. You didn't see Ace standing there? And we're back to this.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals?
Stop trying to kill Lotus. Yeah, he's been trying to do that a couple of different timelines now.
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain? I have not touched titty in my entire life. Please, I can only be Volcel for so long.
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go.
Yeah, evil, of course, super evil man goes, oh, I'm the victim, I murdered people, please understand.
First is 1. Give me your hand.
Ow!
8. And with this, 9. 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you.
All right, bye-bye.
I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate,
Santa
this
Claus.
game ends now.
What do you think? What are you planning for Christmas, you deranged motherfucker?
I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments.
I nearly killed a bunch of children, actually killed one, tore apart families, and caused irreparable psychological damage. Pity me.
Goodbye.
Bye.
What? Why isn't it opening?
Owned.
One more time. Now open!
Haha, get owned, loser.
No! What is this? Why?
Nice 9.
The digital root should be 9! It has to be 9!
9, 9, 9, 9.
Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Oh.
Now!
Freshly roasted Ace. Fucking owned! Holy shit.
Ugh.
Sucker. Double sucker punch.
Oh, that was close. Too close.
7, take the gun.
Thanks.
7,
Don't
take the
mention
gun.
it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
Oh, 7, you are such a king. I knew you were such a king.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Claire know what he did to her kids.
Yeah.
Not yet.
You finally figured it out.
They gotta get out
dumbass.
of here before they can kick his ass.
Ace.
I like that basically every character involved in this who should have had a reason to be able to identify the others, had like a completely different reason to not. So, 7, memory loss. Ace, prosopagnosia. Snake, blindness. It's all it's all slightly different reasons. Senator, who are you calling a dumbass? You just figured it out too. Yeah, to be fair, he also just figured out who he was.
You killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then.
We got time to spare, I guess.
Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1.
Here we go. Now we pin him on the crime while we're standing in an incinerator.
In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number
Now,
doesn't
we're
change the
genius.
digital root, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself so that you could make use of its power.
I like this music.
In fact, you did use it in the murder of Niji Saki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before.
Junpei remembers Ace's monologue from the alternate timeline. Yeah, basically.
You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used
It's all coming
Kubota as a
together.
test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless
Yeah, because
prank?
Ace mentioned this part specifically
You
last
convinced
time.
him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first.
We have time to spare to talk
Next
about this.
was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki, chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki?
Oh.
Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago.
Dude, you just murdered a guy.
You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me.
He probably hates me. I like you're putting on a funny voice to that.
But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything?
They should have just gotten Junpei's voice actor to like plug his nose at that point. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Just to mock him a little.
Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number, and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner
Actually,
panel.
the murder weapon was the bomb in his stomach.
Then,
But okay.
When the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed.
Pop.
And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Poor Nijisaki, the innocent man who totally was also just as guilty as Ace.
And you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Very much. And I would never let you near my sister's panties, unlike Junpei. Did you not see Snake when everyone else came in? Remember, he has prosopagnosia. The whole thing is he cannot identify people by their faces. So, and Snake is also wearing completely different clothes.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death.
Musashido, what a fascinating
When
name.
Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project.
I've been in and out, that's a fancy word, so I'll trust you. Prosopagnosia basically means he cannot remember or identify faces. So he can see faces, but he cannot identify anything about them. All faces look the same to him. So it's difficult to identify people.
Of course, you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it.
Not like that was a really hard puzzle.
With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest.
I guess neither of them yelled or
One blow
anything.
was all it took. And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest?
You grabbed my cock? That was an opening experience for me. Do it again.
You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote.
By the way, everyone, I cheated
But
during
that
the vote.
wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket.
Well,
it wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you.
Well, wait. So we handed him the watch, and then he slipped the watch back into our pocket? That's a little... Why wouldn't he just hand it back?
You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Why?
Because of this.
Pulls out another gun.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Oh.
Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. Zero.
But, so you just murdered him.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else.
So you could have done all the puzzles for me, bitch. Making me solve puzzles.
If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
Musashido, in case you're unsure what I mean by him.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him.
Maybe they had a little too much booze. Perhaps they were out having too much fun last night playing video games with their best friends. And they came home tired.
But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem.
Dude, you gotta own.
I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back.
Alright, that explains that.
Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap.
I wouldn't call this simple, but okay.
But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago.
So what you're saying is Zero tricked and manipulated, i.e. it is because of Zero Ace committed murder. Therefore, Ace committed the murders. Zero is not at fault for any of them. I don't agree with that, but okay.
That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right?
No.
Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki. No doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero.
It was totally you and not you.
And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing No, I guess there's two things you got wrong.
What's his name again? Aoi Kurashiki.
Number one, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say two things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago.
Uh-oh.
That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game.
Or what, are we part of an experiment as well?
To save someone.
Oh.
Save someone?
What, are we going to go into time travel shenanigans of if we do this, we can go back in time and save my sister?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane.
Oh my god, are you serious?
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw... What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki?
Oh, and June's gone.
Oh, my head!
Time paradox.
Feels like it's gonna pop.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
Time paradox.
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon.
So they did talk, there was at least one point during the library they mentioned telepathy. Like there's the one thing you click on where it mentioned telepathy and time travel at the same time. If that was literally the only hint as to time travel.
And what was that phenomenon?
Aside from the events happening, that'd be really weird.
For two organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact.
Are you saying you can also do that through time?
The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were two separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q.
Which, granted, we could be in Nevada right now.
9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic.
Yeah.
The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up.
But you were with your sister.
But there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic.
So there are still variables unknown by you.
I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Oh my god. I was showing you the no context, my attention has already gone awry. Yeah. Woo!
Don't play dumb.
Basically, they're sending their thoughts through time.
You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in?
Time travel.
How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
Oh, he knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside-down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom, from a single stream into 2 branches. It only flows in one direction, it can never flow backwards. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backwards. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. Yeah, time travel. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet. Oh, I need to copy the diagram. Okay, everyone get your pen and paper out. Take notes. There will be a test on this later. Start copying diagrams, start copying keywords. Do the math. But I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0, not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. What? Where did she go? June, no Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover? Oh shit.
Freeze.
He got... Where did he get the gun? Guess he picked it up when we were... Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Snake didn't pick up the gun. They just left it sitting there next to Ace this entire time. 7, you are so close to being good. Why didn't no one take the gun? Looks like he turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head. Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. And he also has horrible trigger discipline. He's playing 4D chess. He put y'all on a screen to distract y'all, apparently. I mean, I don't think I would either, but it just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
If that's it? That's all he's going to give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. And you're not going to, like, follow him, see if Santa's still trying to kill you or what? Now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least 7's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Yeah, they're not going to let us out, are they? Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if the store still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
And now they start the incinerator.
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
Burn, baby, burn.
No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we gotta do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8. You also have... You also have... the thing. Certain combination that'll work.
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
I almost read that as, can you borrow... I thought for a second she'd say, can I borrow your pants? Sure, why not? I think I'm gonna need them. Ever again. Well, it sure looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations, a lot of them. Huh, oh man, she doesn't look very happy. Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least 7 got away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she's writing. Let's see. What about the 6? The extra bracelet they have?
What? What? And there's no other way?
Lotus. She seems pretty fine with it. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
What about the extra bracelet?
Lotus. Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
Honestly.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did. No, your kids, no. What do they do without their hot, sexy mom? No.
If you're not... Look, it'd be bad, all right?
For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
If there weren't people like you to commit crimes, I wouldn't be a cop. What the fuck are you saying?
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, all right? End of story.
No, don't ship them, no.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
Did honestly think, you foolish person.
You're all idiots.
Shipping. The ship has set sail. Act tough you want, Lotus. We can all see what you're about to cry. They're already on a ship. You know what? Fair.
However,
I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace. I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9!
9, 9.
Then why? Why isn't it opening?
He doesn't like you.
Just to
You're
see.
lame.
Why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that
Is what I said. Because they like repeating each other. $18, 9.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high, there's no way in hell we could get to that whole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. I mean, you could if you, like, climbed on each other's backs. All we could do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. I guess we give up. This is the end. Let's see where I am at the flowchart right now. Oh, we're halfway there. Woohoo! I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. Yeah, there is still a fair bit left. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Smell, taste, touch, sense. Well, living on a... I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. I was inside of him. Ah! Through the morphic fields that we were resonant, and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. Consume the child! Started the tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. A Kane vision! Oh. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one. Inside of Junpei, somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present and the other was the future. One eye sees the past, one eye sees the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. I would not be able to watch either because I'd be too distracted. Eventually it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
Take a look at these kids. Okay, there's Snake. You. That's I imagine maybe these 2 or like these 2 are probably just her as Lotus's kids. Then some random kids. That was my brother Howie. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into a large hospital. Do I have to play in the past now? Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. The girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home. Maybe you shouldn't have gone kidnapped then, huh? Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. Began to beat the shit out of her. It's been 2 hours since the Nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us. His voice had authority and dignity. He had a weird black notebook that said Death Note on it. The fights died down, we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me.
Oh, cool. Okay, back to fighting.
Right now, she is over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me.
Oh.
Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Wait, her name's actually Clover? As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers. Okay, yeah, absolutely, you can see the resemblance right there.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted.
The blind guy was picking clovers. He had to like slowly feel them out. Wow, poor thing.
I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult.
Poor thing.
But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would
Braille
show
clover.
her how much I cared for her.
I collected these braille plants. They're the only ones I'm capable of detecting. All other plants I cannot touch, see, feel, hear, nor see.
Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way.
This was all bullshit he made up on the spot, but it got them to stop fighting.
Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf
Especially this
clover
word.
mean faith, trust, love, and luck?
You made that up.
Those words are leaf words.
Leaf word? Okay, hippie.
So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one less thing to say.
Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
Do you understand? When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. ... After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there are 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9. This time it was the only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do?
We have to count?
Well, wait. No, that doesn't make sense. So, if you could split the group into a 9 and a 9, go through 2 different 9 doors, couldn't you just have one group go through this door, clear? Okay, they gone through? Okay, vacant, now next goes through, right? Why do you need 2 9 doors? Why do you need 2 9 doors? I don't get it.
There aren't any other doors!
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gone bad enough already,
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been automatic. Please evacuate. Repeat, emergency.
Yep.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
My brother Howie swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
In case you didn't know, basic English.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room, as opposed to, What's the opposite of abject? What does abject even mean? I don't even remember, as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we'd call him 7.
Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. ...
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. 4 of us who'd stay behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down to the hall. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite of the door was a set of double doors. Went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. But where did you go, Akane? As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother, Aoi, Snake, and 7. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 for us, were up ahead. Is this a bit filler? Yeah, this is kind of like recapping a bunch of stuff we already know. Just them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they'd caught up. That was when I realized...
No, we're is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
Oh. I knew I had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then had I dropped it as we slid... Oh my god, you actually go down just for that? I had to go back. I had to... Are you kidding me, dude? But I knew I couldn't tell the others, so you just jumped or something. They would stop me. I was aware of that. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows. Moments later, I felt a rush of witness. They ran past me up the stairs. Oh my god. That's not Junpei's fault. That's Akane's fault for being an idiot. Life and death situation. You're going to go for Junpei's birthday gift? Sorry, lady. Don't agree with that one. I waited till they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. Yeah, give him another gift, kid. Seriously. I ran to the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It's just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs in freedom... Yeah. She really was dumb character number 3. Yeah, she was. Yeah, it seems like. The ordnance arena opened and a man stepped out. Hongo! Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we'd call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
His smile made my blood run cold. I think he'll take the excuse of, I was kidnapped and lost your present while running from a psycho man. Yeah. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 step, red step, blue step. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongao to let go of me, but I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongao.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
And suddenly...
Akane!
Maybe I shouldn't have done this. The door of the stairs flew open. My brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake. Towards Hongao.
You came back!
Ah, you're too late, idiot!
Threw his full weight against my arm, flung us both in the incinerator. Force fed threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Why was he so desperate to burn this girl, as killing her would not lead to the kind of conclusion he would want? In fact, it would kind of fuck the test. Who knows? He heaved on my arm, translation phrasing. Yeah, he... Oh, it's all over my arm, ew, ew, ew. Hongao stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fist clenched. But those fists never reached Hongao. Sass. Okay. With the cold and heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Now glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later... Oh, okay. 2 other doors slid shut as well. Okay, now put your thing to the red. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door, a worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. That wasn't really that loud, but okay. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped.
Well, he put
here.
2 numbers in there. You have 1 more. Put 2 and 1 together.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
I didn't follow him! What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Emergency incineration will
Junpei vision.
18 minutes.
Oh, and I can't switch right now.
Please
So
evacuate the incinerator immediately.
fascinating. Do you think I can go to different parts of the game now and switch between Junpei vision and Akane vision? Holy shit, man, I knew what I was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting. Santa started the incinerator.
Why?
Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about?
Do you not know what an incinerator
It's 9
is?
years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
Yeah. Maybe catch her up after you're out of mortal danger.
Incineration will begin 17.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Well,
God damn it.
That was the line from before.
Fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7. Figure this out.
What? Why me?
Why not Junpei's figured everything else out?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
I think there would be.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
You're blind!
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lois isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving. What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's a fun question. Akane vision.
What is that?
Oh. What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. More puzzle. Rated M, by the way. Here's what incinerate means again. Instead of Commodore 64. Yeah, by the way, we got the newest system in gaming, the Commodore 64, ready to boot up. Just need to get a power supply for it that's like the same size as this. There's a monitor, keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some sort. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off even as more took their place and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I'm looking kind of hot. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Gah! Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15.
Alright, back to this thing. It's only showing up now, it's gonna be important. Where are we in the flowchart? We are still there! Wow! But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
No. Hey, we're all tense. Lays me gotta shut people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Oh, well, at least it's on now. Let hot hacker mom hack, yeah. Then send that information back in time, I suppose, even though... Wait, what happened to Akane, though? What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle...
No.
The incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Aw, man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin 13.
Am I timed on this puzzle? Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightening evil face. It was Hong Gao. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
Oh, he was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
Simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Really? Dude, you need some like eye drops or some shit. You got some veins showing. His laughter was muffled by the door, but still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hong Gao, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman
It's gonna
such as
haunt my
myself
nightmares tonight.
a
Don't worry
terrible
about it, just punch him.
person?
That's not very nice.
When there's ever a bad or mean person in your dreams, pull out a gun and shoot them.
I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
Honestly.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not
Fair
going
point.
to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Even though they caught her already, and you put her back
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
in. Or she could just choose to die and your experiment fails. Yeah, don't do it just to spite him, honestly.
Verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hangul left the room, he'd scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. Face on my bracelet showed a 5. Oh, so she has Junpei's number. We're into the door with a 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hangul's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate.
Nah,
In
not
other
feeling
words,
it
if you
today.
haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Solve puzzle.
Why are you doing this?
Solve this crossword puzzle in time or die.
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
Return to monkey.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
Oh.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive.
Oh.
This
is just comically evil.
Minutes.
I threw a kid into an incinerator and told her to solve a funny, book puzzle.
I imagine it will be very painful.
Also, yeah, he probably doesn't realize, oh wait, she's a transmitter. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. Well, you're not gonna solve the puzzle that way. I'm actually kinda pissed. That's a sign of a good villain, I suppose. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't.
Just click random shit.
I can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What's I gonna do? I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Just press things. Fear scoured my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. Just click things. I don't want kids, so fuck anyone who fucks with kids. That's agreeable. That's respectable. My palms were sweating, my knees were weak, my arms spaghetti. Vomit on my sweater already. And my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. Mom spaghetti. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. Do I have to solve the puzzle? Oh, because she's a transmitter, I have to solve the puzzle as her. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing and come back to get the doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. Well, I might die, but I guess it was worth it. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! Jumpy!
Snake!
Jumpy! Please! Help me! Jumpy!
She screamed through time.
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
What?
Shut up!
Oh,
Just shut
wait,
the
no,
hell
she doesn't
up.
know, right? 7 Lotus donors stand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? Swear I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
Oh, I spun around. I heard a voice, his voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly, like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy, Akane, Jumpy, Akane, Akane, Jumpy, Akane, Jumpy, Akane, Jumpy. That's her, she's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you oh, you don't feel like voicing that?
Yes, I am!
They just didn't feel like voicing that, okay.
How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now. Okay, but who's Akane? Who's the Akane of this timeline then?
7.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. Y'all aren't helping your case. The dude watching Kanye now is like, ha ha ha, yes, it actually works. I mean, yeah, but, you know, it's better that than just letting her die, eh? And in this timeline, he's gonna fucking get, ruined for it. At last, I finally understand what all this means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is, 0 is, Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. Okay, so I kind of figured June Akane might have been 0. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing. Wait, but how? How is she here then? If she's technically dead. If this is also trying the same plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there.
Time paradoxes, yeah.
I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
I only have a few.
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Alright, time to go to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Trust you. Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order, so I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. Just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, am I timed on this? Okay, so I need... Where's 4? Wait, when I pressed hint, numbers appeared on the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. The square at the bottom. Why does it stay blank when I press hint? At least the numbers disappear. It looks like I can turn them on and off. Then there's some special meaning to there being 2 modes, which, what could it mean? Okay, I probably have to do some sort of math. When I flip the hint off, all the empty spots look like the one on the bottom right. Does it mean they're supposed to match? Maybe I need to make all the numbers in the squares the same. Now, yellow square, the number that showed up in the hint changed too. It looks like the numbers are affected by the adjacent square. Right. For example, when I switch out 3 with 5, the hint number increases by 2. I bet the hint just adds the surrounding numbers. Right. So what's D? What? D and W? All 9s, because apparently 9 is God? Maybe. Possibly. Sorta. Hold on, just keep doing this. The display goes to Jason squares that up to, so most of the answers should be 2 digits. Each square only has a single digit. They must be calculated in a different way. Digital roots, they're digital roots, and they'll always end up as 1 digit. Yeah, probably all 9s. Add the numbers, but there are letters here too. Wait, how did I see this before? A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12. Maybe I need to replace the numbers with letters. I don't feel like doing this. I think I got just the puzzle up top. I just need to make all the digital roots the same. What number? Switching out a yellow square affects all the hint squares around it. Wait, 1 square doesn't get a hint number. The 9th spot at the bottom. What? What do you mean doesn't get a hint number? All these ones get a hint number. The 9th spot at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. What do you mean 9th? Only this one stays blank. Maybe a fixed number goes inside. So the 9th square has a different rule. If only I knew what number goes here. Oh, that. Okay. No, that also stays blank. Do I feel like solving this right now? Not really. Not really. I mean, I basically have this much solved, it seems. Well, if I spitball, then I can kind of do just this, huh? I can kind of brute force this, especially given that I'm apparently not on a timer. Okay, well. Don't feel like solving this. I don't like math puzzles. They're not fun. They're not fun. They're not fun. I guess this is the final puzzle. Left grid. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, this is a different... Oh, so the DS game has a different puzzle here. This page contains both the Nonary games and the original DS version. The final puzzle and remakes of 999 is different from the original. To solve the puzzle, click the numbers in the bottom row and swap them with the letters in the above grid. So that the word on the bottom... Wait, what? Puzzle's not timed. If you have never done Sudoku before, here's how it works. Every row column... So wait, this is the DS version? This isn't even the remake? Marked by the lines can only have one of... To solve it, look for a row, column, or 3x3 square that already has a lot of numbers in it. Choose an empty square. No? Wait, what? Oh, maybe this is a... This is a different part? Okay, maybe that's later. I am not cheating. I have never cheated. What do you want from me here? Is this... I guess this isn't the final puzzle? Okay, find a different guide because this one's not helpful. Okay, IGN. Shit. Door 9, I guess? Sure. Library. Workshop study. Sudoku. Wait, what? This is the Sudoku solution once you turn the DS upside down. Top 3. Oh. 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 Oh, that's why it's different. So apparently, in the original game, you had to turn the DS upside down in order to figure it out. Oh. Okay. Fascinating. Then let me take a look at this. Jeez, that's a fascinating password. Okay, fucking hell. 199 walkthrough. Incinerator puzzle. I can't be bothered. I could have brute forced this by now, but I can't be fucked. Is this not the final puzzle? What the fuck is this puzzle? Why is there like no reference to this anywhere? I'm getting the final puzzle. No, that's a Let's Play, it looks like. Does this even... Okay, this video doesn't even get to the puzzle. What? I can't find... Why can I not find anything on this? Okay, fine, sure. Let's... Maybe you put this under study for whatever reason. No, after you study, there'll be lost directions ultimately lead to the final puzzle. This isn't the final puzzle. This isn't the Sudoku. What? What? I am beyond perplexed that none of these places seem to show this puzzle. Steam version. Study. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. At the same time, 20, Kane is also staring at the screen, welling up in tears. Holds on the doll. Junpei hears her voice. She finally hears his voice. Junpei realizes that the second honor. The moment Junpei tells himself they'll... Fuck you! Just give me the solution to the puzzle! I don't want to do this. I really don't. I'd like to continue the game. Changing it so much, just getting messy. Maybe I should just reset. I'll set everything back to its original state. Oh, wait a second. When everything is in its original spot, something lines up at the bottom square. It's kind of like it should be a word. Password. Uh-huh. Okay, what? I mean, I guess maybe password could go here or something. Power, maybe? But there's also a D. Getting too confused. I should reset. Clean start. Maybe I can figure out the answer easier that way. I need to find the password. Password? Is the password just 9? Is that the password? I don't fucking know, dude. What do you want from me? I don't know what this wants from me. Okay, maybe I'm getting close. Is there anything else? Put 9 there. Let's assume it's that. Oh wait, maybe I just nearly brute forced this. I might just nearly brute force this. Hold on. What? Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. I'm looking at the hint. Fuck off. I bet where the guy gets the answer, but doesn't explain it. Be like, I don't know, dude. Sure, just post that. I can't be fucked at this point. They're all 9s. So... I don't fucking know, dude. Why is it this hard to fucking find? This is technically the last puzzle? Why does nowhere else talk about this version of the puzzle? How long does it take him? Oh, is that what you're trying to do? Is that actually what you're trying to do? Really? Really? Is... Really? That's stupid. That is certifiably stupid. That can fuck off the edge of my dick. Okay, well... Can I, like, do this? No? Oh, shit. Okay. Let me reset. Yeah, he spells password on the bottom, does the squares inside to make 9. That is so annoying. That is actually annoying. I do not like that. Pass. Password. Wow, that's all you had to do. Wow, fuck you. Yeah, I don't know how... Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, so every guide I pulled up so far says the final puzzle is different from the original. To solve the puzzle, click the numbers in the bottom row and swap them with the letters in the above grid so the word on the bottom is password. Okay, I didn't understand what that meant at first, but now I see. On the next screen, you're asked to enter the password. When you solve the puzzle, yeah, it's like, it doesn't tell you how to solve that puzzle. It just says, hey, by the way, can you guess what the fucking password is? Can you really fucking guess? Really?
Yes, that's it. Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did!
Yeah, please do that for all my homework!
Now I just have to press enter!
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will!
Oh, notification just went off. Nice. Thank you, Twitch notification, for just saying I went live. Very cool. Nearly 7 hours into the stream.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Okay, bye.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Oh, shit. Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and collapsed to the floor. I died that day. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Of cellulite. Whew. I can't quite believe I did that, but I'm so glad, so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Good to hang up. It's like he's Doppio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. Ring, 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 ring. Hello?
Oh, of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongao had left behind. Oh.
Now.
Well, Seven Lows didn't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Shut it.
You're talking to no one. Right. Okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
What the shit? Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again, and again, and again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going on. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect! So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Oh. Wait, of course! That's the numbers that showed up after the puzzle meme. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8, Snake, Clover, Me, 7, Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. The number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit. Of course! Then we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Okay. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, don't much time. Man, I sure hope they can just trust me in this one, or we are all fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just
Quick,
go.
Verify your numbers on the red!
Verify?
Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Oh god, oh fuck.
Why? You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Bitch, you have been questioning everyone and everybody's ideas and thoughts this entire game. For once, can you just trust? Hurry, 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 hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
Uh-oh.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Jesus. Yeah, a little close, just a little. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy, time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. And there goes the door. No, don't come down yet. You're not done yet. We still gotta find the dead. All right, let's go find Ace, who should be dead, hopefully. Nice. Pants.
Shit.
7 doesn't have anything to do with pants. He shits instead.
Looks like we made it, huh?
Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head warily. I just want to take a nap. Alright, lie down. Nap time, gang.
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel and how good I am. Everyone here needs a vacation, but nothing. Come on. You can do it. Oh god, I didn't remember my finger. Oh, that's gonna hurt. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
Oi!
I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Oi!
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. I cried all night. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Ah yes, my home I made inside his heart. I turned myself into a heartworm and went back in. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there, it felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body, it seemed like an eternity. But I had felt the warmth of the oven, quite close. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever, but I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelet had begun to count down to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to it and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. Oh, thank God she got the panel. I completely I wouldn't even thought of that. That was it. I didn't think about the other bracelets. Holy shit. Took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective we'd called 7 in 9 years and Snake the blind boy were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Aoi was right. It was time we got moving. Mention Hung Gao seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Now granted, Hung Gao did not seem to be armed in any particular way. Snake could probably beat the shit out of him, but you never know. Time for more running, but if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. 7 talking.
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
I like the and whoosh motion blur on the titties. Too many names. Snap keeps listening. Yeah, it's too many names. Like half of them start with S, so you'll have to forgive me if I
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have opened.
You really want to think about that while you're running up the stairs?
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Based.
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there.
Yeah.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
Yes, we get base. Oh, what
base
about 16? Thank you.
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the
27.
same. So I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17, I is 8,
K is 20, L is...
N is 23.
Oh my god, yes.
And? What comes after that?
Q.
Q.
26!
Q.
And what does that mean?
There wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q!
It was a really poorly...
A fucking lowercase Q!
A really poorly drawn Q.
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Wow, amazing. Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me, but damn, they'll be thick by the end of this. Actually, it's not that bad a twist based off this game. Yeah, like, it's an interesting idea, just... I'm always annoyed by, like, sort of like, oh, it looked like this and everything we've told you thus far should be this, but now it isn't this. Well, like, it's not bad. It's technically not bad writing. It's not a bad twist. It's just something that always bugs me. I think that's mostly a me problem, though. It's a neat twist. I also just don't like math. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Just a short rest. No, I can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run like a bullet down a rifle barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. Yes, Snake looks dead. Snake is like anorexic looking. Like he doesn't eat very much and he doesn't get out. He's like bones. Can't blame him. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Pants. 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 Whew. Whew. Why didn't 7 say anything about trousers? What the fuck? Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Time to dance. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally...
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big, heavy door. Big, heavy door. But you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. You're a big door for me, but that won't stop me today. Even more important than that, you're the only thing between me and my GF. You're gonna open now. Oh. So, what I'm gonna call now is, because they technically made the experiment a success in the past, that's somehow gonna translate to now they live in a future where like everything's controlled by the pharmaceutical company and Ace, and like everything's super evil, maybe. Everything's Danganronpa-esque. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aui's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze, only a small one. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace, and not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. We were finally able to escape from the gigantic. Yeah. On the horizon, we can see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. Ace went down with it. Thank God. Gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, then it was gone. Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Ace. It was over. Finally, it's Friday. It's finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. It was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Oh. Okay. Yes, finally. Air. We've been holding our breath these entire 9 hours. Gah. Damn, that sun is bright. We're in Nevada. I can barely see anything. I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
You have gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
We're on the sun! The Nevada desert. Q.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
Yep. Saw that coming.
The mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in building Q.
Saw that coming as soon as they brought it up. Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Oh, cool. They just... Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. See what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip, like an ATM card. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Then wait, what about the 9th man? I guess only him? Only he had a bomb in him?
Jumpy.
Uh-oh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind, even though I was just talking to her through time a bit ago. Oh. Only bad men get bombs, clearly. I doubt that's it. There was way more to that flowchart. There's gotta be more to that. I doubt we went through 3 nodes just like that, right? Damn, it's bopping. So, still a few questions. Still a few things that really make little to no sense. Yeah, I like this hard fucking whaling, eh? Alright, yep, these are things we've seen. Morphogenetic field voice. Oh yeah, that one. That morphogenetic field voice. You know, the morphogenetic field voice that we've heard so many times. That one. So, what I've gotten from this so far is that Akane sent herself into the future somehow to get this all to happen just as a way to get them to solve a puzzle for her.
Are you okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down the town as the sun slowly
How does
set.
it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. Thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see.
Dude, you got owned. Holy shit.
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned, Dan. Oh.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
But you gotta give him props for trying. You go, Jumpy.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Junpei vision. Oh, they found a car. Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Sure is nice someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition, gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Excuse me, Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. Excuse me, I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun!
Oh god, that sounds like a recipe for
This
disaster.
is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Suddenly, she takes a little too hard turn to the left and flip goes the
Hey,
car.
Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Nice.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
No, Seven, don't sit on Junpei. No.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Oh.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up.
I want my leg room. Why does Clover have one? Oh, I think the implication is she doesn't, but she doesn't care about breaking the law. I don't think Clover has an international driver's license.
And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Wait, how do you know they're in a car?
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out.
Oh.
There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
What
Sure
about
thing.
Ace? Oh shit! God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast! A-Cap for not driving the car? What do you mean? ACAB for not driving the car, I don't know what that means. Man, I didn't think a car like this could go this fast. I'm sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could. So it's a really weird Japanese story trope of like, yeah, there's some kids and some weirdos out there who just really love beating up animals. And like, it's more than just a super minority of people. It's like, you'll get packs of these people who just absolutely love throwing rocks at puppy dogs. Like in Yakuza 1. Like, do those people, like, okay, so those people exist, but do they have groups? Do they come together and do this just like behind the school on the weekends? I imagine there are people out there who torture animals. Well, I know there are, but like as a group, that's so weird to me.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All I found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
The police would roll up and they'd all be dead. Basically, that would have been the smarter thing for him to do, but he wanted to do justice himself. And that's why you don't be a vigilante, kids.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
What?
Oh, you mean the bunnies?
Oh, that.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it in the wind. I forgot about that.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that, so I
brought my gun out. Yeah, before they said bunnies, I got really worried.
There's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. well, I guess I should say Kentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth. Oh, he's in the trunk of this car? His eyes just look empty, no emotion. It looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore. Nice, get fucking owned, dude.
Were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you were, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
Okay, well... You know what? Maybe not being able to see faces is probably super traumatic and, like, annoying. That's fucked up and sad. Not just like
peering into people's minds. You could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply.
Yeah, fair enough. Megalomaniac with a huge, big-ass plan that's super complicated. The reasons for it are super simple. That's usually how it goes.
But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, we can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
Oh, there it goes. I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on. Ace gains human understanding and immediately realizes he fucked up.
All right, so what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little
Well, my
nosy.
next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven.
You
It's
just
about the
shut
whole
the
Alice
fuck
thing.
up and attack you!
What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch up when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk. You gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. Oh, there was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant.
What if she got up and walked out? Duh.
My research determined that it was a member of the genus Madrigosa, of the family Solanaceae.
Really? You look at that and you tell me that is anything other than a mandragora. Like, come on, dude. You really have to research that one.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it.
She's like,
Use
yeah,
that
fuck this shit
extract
out now.
to
Yeah, I
create
just woke up
soap.
one day. Alright, that's enough sleeping.
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit, it's gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, won't go. Yeah, I don't care. This my question can wait a bit. Okay, so one question is, why did June just teleport out of existence?
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
I love this casual abuse of Ace. Same.
This is, for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
I named him after myself. It's a little doll. You can do whatever you want with him. Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
What does that even mean?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Oh.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Okay, I'm gonna take this now, and now I control you. Ha ha.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Witchery.
I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Sudden to just give me some. You're not allowed to give me things.
You know how after June, we aren't going to get to see each other too much? I mean, we're going to be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
yeah.
you know,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
Okay.
Okay, I mean, I want it to be me.
So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Their kid voices are just like, I'm doing a slightly higher pitched voice. It really doesn't work well.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
Okay.
So I give this. It me.
The doll is in the nonary game all along? Maybe.
So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are.
So that's what she went back to get, I guess.
So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I
Of course
promise.
it's called June. Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words. ... Okay, that's 2 words.
I'll never forget you either.
That's 7. Wait. That's 7. What the fuck? That doesn't add up. They let her keep it when they kidnapped her. Maybe she had it in like her pocket or somewhere they didn't bother checking, or maybe they like let them keep a personal effect on them that they thought might help them concentrate. I don't know. The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. I don't know, if you kidnap a kid, like you're not gonna, okay, well, we're gonna kidnap you, we're gonna take you here, we're gonna frisk you down to make sure you have nothing on you. Like, no, you put them in a bag, you pat them down to feel for any sharp or hard objects. If you don't feel anything, you toss them in the boat, right? I don't know. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening, just the 2 of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. Hid the doll in nature's pocket, obviously. I didn't want to say it. But yeah, basically. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned. Those are the only one that's really important. Thank you, W. Yeah, my bad. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator of the Gigantic, but she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the Morphic Field and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then kind of makes sense what Seven remembers. Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there! There's somebody next to the road.
What, was Seven in on all of this too?
Huh?
What?
What? Oh! Jesus! Queen! The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shivering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up and her ass fat. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. What? What? I mean, okay, so that's supposed to be Alice, or All Ice. Achievement unlocked, don't forget your towel. What is the implication there? Save complete, access flowchart, return the telescreen to start from the beginning. What? That's where you're leaving it off? Okay, so let's recap here. There's a few things that don't make sense. Okay, let's start with Santa. Santa, in the incinerator, put a gun to Ace's head, walked out. He pieced the fuck out and he turned on the incinerator. They apparently, and then at some point, Junpei came to the conclusion of, oh, I have a connection with Akane. Suddenly, June just disappeared. No one saw her get up and walk out. She was just gone. Just gone. They also seemed to make note of the fact that, like, her body was not there or something. I don't know. Namely, she was just gone. She wasn't there. Her body wouldn't be there either way because that was the Nevada's part and not the boat. So, he walked out. And then at some point when they're in the car, they said, oh, there's a second set of tire tracks ahead of us. June and Santa must have got their own car and be ahead of us. Then, at some point here, Junpei made the mention of June and Akane as if they were two different people. Are they? Are they? And then suddenly, All Ice showed up. Alice showed up there. As if she somehow was someone who was supposed to be in the story. Voodoo magic, maybe. Oh. Okay, shut up. Movie's still going. Is it? What? Okay, wait, is this the start of the game or what? Is this the start of the game? I think this is the start of the game, isn't it? Because I hit back, it might just put me at the start of the game. I snapped open. Ow! Yeah, no, we're at the start. Okay, so one thing I want to try real quick is, let's say like I come here. Random node.
Yes! The door's open!
Nope, that still switches between novel and adventure. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay. How do I just exit? Can I just leave? Save? Sure, can I like quit to the main menu? Yes. Okay, so yeah, that was just the beginning because I just hit back there. So... Huh. Maybe. Oh, did my headphones just die? Oh, my headphones just died. Okay, maybe the rest begins to become explained in the next installment, Virtue's Last Reward. Look forward to the next stream. TM. Wow, okay, this game really grabbed me by the balls at the very end. The first like 70-80% of it, I'm like banging my head against the desk at how stupid everyone is and how stupid the setup is. Mostly how stupid the characters are. The characters never really got any smarter. They became more interesting once the story like started building connections around them rather than just being some dumb random schmucks. But it was more like the story made the characters interesting, not the other way around. Either way, that was neat. That was neat. So know what happened to Santa is the end where he moved to the North Pole. Yeah, Santa just decided to go live his role of being Santa Claus. Excuse me. And decided to move to the North Pole, give all the presents to all the good boys and girls, but not Ace. Ace gets no presents. Still love Lotus and Lloyd as well. Shocker. Absolute shocker. Well, yeah, I guess that's me for today then. Wow. Fascinating. If you're watching this later, if you're watching this from the future, thank you for watching. If you're here now, thanks for coming out. This was a interesting game. Again, I don't like this as much as Danganronpa, but it's still pretty neat. It's still kinda neat. I'll say that much. And I'm definitely going to continue the series. I already bought all of the series, so I'm definitely going to continue that. I also have, what's it called? Oh, what's it called? I have it right here, don't I? AI the Somnium files. So yeah, we'll do that. Next up, Virtue's Last Reward. Then Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. Then AI the Somnium files. I suppose that's what we're gonna have to do. I am still lost too. Hopefully the future games continue to explain it in slightly better ways. Either way, for now, I'm gonna find someone to host. And you know what? Let's find someone hosting Danganronpa. Let's see, how about you? You have to excuse me if I'm listening to streams for a second here. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Audio, come back.
What's on this table? Can I see?
Okay, yeah, this guy. Okay, I just want to make sure this guy speaks English. Just want to be sure. Anyways, yeah, thanks for sticking around. Go say hi, go smile at him. Going to bed now, story's concluded. Fair enough. Go to bed if you need to. But anyways, I'm going to raid this guy, and I'm going to call it a day. So take care. Stream tomorrow or the day after as per usual. Join the Discord if you want to know when exactly they're happening. I'll see you all later.